Ladies and gentlemen, a great welcome back to the shooting range of Sydney, Australia, from where we are broadcasting the 2007 ISSF World Cup Rifle and Pistol. Today is the opening day with the first two finals. We have just seen the 10-meter air rifle main event. Now is yet to start the 10-meter air pistol women event for the final round. As you can see, the 8 finalists are lining up for the final, for the preparation time. And today we have 8 finalists, between them a few great names of the shooting and a few new faces. 6 of them already had won a quarter place in our competition, so we are gonna see a fight for a quarter place between 2 out of the 8 shooters. We have Cornelia Frolik of Switzerland shooting in position number 6, and Miroslava Sagun-Landowska of Poland fighting for a quarter place, both tied with a qualification score of 383 points. As you can see, leading the start list, we have the well-known and current world record holder, Ren Ji of China. And once again, the Chinese team surprised us, entering 3 athletes in the final round. Another proof of strength of the Chinese team. Has happened in the previous medal final, where 3 Chinese athletes entered the final and winning also gold medal. So in position number 8 today, shooting for Poland, Miroslava Sagun-Landowska. You can see here on your screens. She's been a successful shooter in the late 90s when she won more than a medal through the World Cup series. Then she has not been so present in the last year, so it's nice to see her again on top, shooting today in final with a qualification score of 383 points, fighting for a quarter place for her country. Here in position number 7, you see once more you see a surprise of the Chinese team, the 21 years old Wenjun Guo, competing here for her second time ever in an international competition. She took part last year in the Asian Games, winning a silver medal. Today this is her first World Cup, and she ended up in final in 7th place with a score of 383 points. 383 points as Cornelia Fröhlich, the second fighters for the quota today. Cornelia Fröhlich of Switzerland. As you can see, many spectators. And now we are on position number 5 with Lenka Maruskova of Czech Republic. You should remember her. We have seen her shooting very well in Fort Benning at the first World Cup of the year, where she won a gold medal. Lenka Maruskova, specialist of the 25-meter event, where she won a silver in that event at the last Olympics of Athens 2004, while in 4th position with a qualification score of 384 points, we have the absolute number 1 in the world, actually ranked number 3 in the world ranking, Jasna Sekaric. She has been gold medalist at the Olympics of Seoul 1988. She won 3 world championships. She has been for 3 times world champion, and she won 21 gold medal in the World Cup, in the ISSF World Cup, just in this event. Surely the most experience between today's 8 finalists. And now in position number 3, we are now in the podium zone with 386 points of qualification score, ranked 9th in the world ranking. Dina Spandirova of Australia, so the enormous shooting. She took part in the Olympic final here in Sydney in 2000. She's shooting home. She surely beloved the shooting range. She has been 5th at the World Championship held here, 4th in the World Cup here in Sydney in 2004, while in 2nd position, we see Yun Hu of China, the 2nd Chinese finalist. We have seen her shooting very well at the World Championship in Zagreb last year. She placed in 2nd, winning silver. And after that, she won a bronze medal at the World Cup final in Granada, always last year. And now we are on the leader of today's final, qualified in 1st with 390 points. The third Chinese athletes who entered this final, Ren Ji. She's the current world record holder. She's together with Jasna Sekaric, she's the most experienced shooter entering today's final. She's been 2 times Olympians. last year, 4 years ago in Athens, she placed in fourth. In 2000 here in Sydney, she didn't enter the final, but she was very young. She's now 27. That time she was just 20. We have seen her the first step of the World Cup, of this year's World Cup in four-penning, winning a silver medal after a great competition, which saw her fighting against Lenka Maruskova for the gold 3 weeks ago. In that time, Ranji finished in second, while Lenka Maruskova won gold. As we say, six out of the 8 finalists already have a quota, or they can't already have one. So the fight for the quota place, the entrance ticket to Beijing, is now between the two shooters in 6th and 8th position, the Swiss Cornelia Fröhlich and the Polish Miroslava Sagun-Lawendowska. Both qualified with the same score, with a tie score of 383 points. So it's going to be a tough final for this quarter place. Once again, to remind the entrance ticket to the next Olympics of Beijing 2008 that are coming closer, competition after competition. Now I focus on Jasna Segeric of Serbia and Montenegro. Now shooting for the Serbian Federation after the two federations are split. Here you can see the absolute wonderful final hole of the shooting range used built for the Olympic Games of Sydney 2000. A top shooting range, the best here in Australia. A shooting range beloved by the shooters. Someone tells that it's the best in the world. But it has been the best Olympic shooting range in the world. And now the shooters are in the sighting time, but we have a few minutes for an unlimited number of sighting shots. Just a chance to try the final hole, the targets of the final hole, the line where we are going to compete in a few minutes for this first day of competition here in Sydney, where is held the ISSF World Cup in rifle and pistol. Lenka Maruskova, Czech Republic. She's been for years on the top of the world rank for the 25-meter pistol. She won a silver medal at the last Olympics in that event. Now she's focusing more on the 10-meter air pistol. We have seen her starting the season in the best way, winning a gold medal in four-penning. Back again on the Chinese shooter. The Chinese shooter Yun Hu. She surprised everybody a few months ago, coming back to international shooting after missing since 2002. She came back at the World Championship of Zagreb last year. Yun Hu, 28 years old. While now we are on the home shooter, Dina Spandirova. She made great results here in this shooting range of Sydney. She took part in the Olympics, ended up entering the final, ended up in 6th in 2000. And last World Cup held here in 2004, she made the final, finishing in 4th, just a few tenths of a point out of the podium. Dina Spandirova, many spectators today supporting her. And now on the sighting series of Cornelia Fröhlich of Switzerland, is gonna hack the duel between the Polish shooter for this quota place. Cornelia Fröhlich, see here